Hello team, today's challenge is word compressor, where we're given a sentence and we need to replace subsequent words with the first index of that word. So we have practice makes perfect and perfect practice makes perfect. Well, we have practice makes perfect and then we replace all of the subsequent ones with the index. So after and we had perfect, that was number 3, right? Because it's one index. So 1, 2, 3, and we replace that. Practice, right? That was number 1, so we did that. Makes, that was number 2, and of course, practice again for 3, right? So the key to this is finding out if it is the first index, leaving it alone. Otherwise, using that index to replace this word. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Over here, we're going to remove this line because I always get rid of it. It bugs me for some reason. And split, okay? If we split, then we can map over it, which is what we're doing here. So grabbing all of the spaces, getting rid of them. Again, I like to use the regular expression because if they sneak a tab in there or they sneak 2 spaces in there, well, then I'm sure to get them all, or I'm not going to have weird empty items in my array, right? I just get rid of them all, problem solved. So I've been doing this for years and I probably will for years more, right? That's how I've always done it. Today, they're guaranteed to give you only a single space. So if you wanted to replace all this with just a space, it still works. But old dog, new tricks, or old dog, old tricks. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Okay. There we go. So right here, we're going to map and we get the word, right? Because now we have it broken into words. So we get the word, the index, which we're absolutely going to need, and the array because why not? Okay. It's easier than calling to, well, honestly, we need that when you think about it, because we did not capture the split array anywhere. So we'll need that in a second. Okay. Now inside of here, we need to find out if it is, or what we're doing. Sorry. We need to, let me try that again. Okay. Let me try. So we need to find out if the first word is, or if the word is the first version of that word, which means that we need to find the index of the first word. Okay. So for that, we go first index equals what? Well, it's going to be the array dot index of, that's where we're using that array, and we pass in word, which gives us the first index where it appears inside of this array. Okay. Now we can use that. So we return index equals first index. Then what do? Well, we return word. Okay. Otherwise, we return first index, because that's what we got, spelling it right, capital I, getting it right, okay? Plus 1. The plus 1 is because it is 1 indexed, right? And we absolutely need to do that. The final step outside of that map is to join it all back up. So join, adding that space, hitting it, and it works, okay? So this is how I would do it. I would use a bit of a pipeline, right? So splitting it apart on any sort of white space, then operating, checking if it is the first word using index of, right? If it is, then we return the word. Otherwise, we return that actual index, right? And at that point, the job is done. So very quick, very easy. Again, not every solution, just hopefully one good solution. If you found others, if you want to share those, if you want to let me know how terrible this is, how great it is, do all that in the comments. Otherwise, today this is being word compressor, which is kind of like it follows the same system as image compression, some kinds of image compression. But yeah, word compressor, and I will see you tomorrow.